What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about former NFL player by the name of Matt Araiza. Now, Matt was a promising young punter who was barely out of college. He was drafted by the Buffalo Bills, and he was accused, along with a couple of other men, of assaulting a female at a get-together. And he got released. His reputation was dragged through the mud. He lost his job. But now it has come out that the particular woman was lying. She lied about her age. She wanted to be in a party with adults. Let's be real about this. Adult men. And she wanted to party amongst them. And this situation occurred. And what happens is what happened was he was not there. So he was not a part of what happened to her. But she decided to drag his name through it. Why? I have no idea. Maybe she thought she could get some money out of him. But it has now come out a year later that he was not a part of it. Like, I don't understand how a woman can be believed as much as Western society want to believe a woman. You know, when the Me Too era started, it was a trickle-down effect of women hiding behind these situations, hiding behind domestic violence. They're able to ruin the reputations and the careers of men based off of accusations that a lot of times are proven to be false. And they are allowed to do this. This man lost his career, reputation damaged. He may not ever be able to play in the NFL again. This is why you don't believe all women. The whole believe all women thing is a joke. Because women hide behind that and they can accuse anybody of anything, and you have people who will believe it because they have to, right? Because women will never lie. There's this notion that women don't lie. There's this notion that, you know, women tell the truth. They would never lie about this. Well, you don't know women. Women lie. You know, lying is very easy to a lot of women. This is why this female can do interviews without showing her face, because she knows she's a liar. This person should be locked up. They need to, instead of talking about trying to take people's weapons away, trying to do reform to take people's weapons away, why don't we do some type of, we start instituting laws about lying to police in these situations. But they're not going to do that because we have to believe all women. That's why America is crumbling right now. America is crumbling, and it's due to this elevating heifers and making them believe that the rules don't apply to them. So let's get into this article. This is according to Bleacher Report. I'm going to leave the article with the full transcript in the description box. Y'all can check it out. It was announced in December that former Buffalo Bills punter Matt Araiza would not face criminal charges over allegations he was involved in an assault during a party at San Diego State in 2021. Now, details have emerged that reveal what led to that decision. Listen, whenever somebody's not facing charges, 9 times out of 10, they had nothing to do with it. According to Dan Wetzel of Yahoo Sports, a 200-plus page transcript of a 100-minute meeting between prosecutors and the plaintiff, who was 17 years old at the time of the alleged assault. This female was 17, sneaking in to college parties. Where's the accountability? Now, people are going to say, well, she's 17, Jay. She's a 17-year-old that snuck into a party of college kids because she wanted to hang around these football players. She wanted to hang around these college guys. She wanted to follow behind her friends. I don't care if she's 17, she was 17 at the time or not. Accountability needs to be had. Don't females mature faster than males? She was 17 at the time of the alleged incident, and her lawyer revealed that prosecutors determined that Araiza was no longer present at the party. Oh, so now you realize this. He wasn't even at the party anymore, Deputy District Attorney Tricia Amador explained. Later, Amador said of the timeline of events, "All I know is that at that point, suspect Araiza is gone from the party." Araiza, who remains the subject of a civil lawsuit, was accused of leading the girl into a bedroom where at least 3 other men waited during a party at a home near San Diego State University campus on October 15th of 2021. Wessel noted that prosecutors concluded that he had left the home at around 12:30 a.m. An hour. So they said that, well, he led her to this room. So she was in that room for an hour before things got to where they got to. An hour prior to when evidence suggested the alleged incident would have occurred. After the allegations surfaced last August, Araiza was released by the Buffalo Bills. He remains out of football, though. He had denied participation in any of that particular incident. Knowledge that the girl was below California's age of consent, 18, or whether she was intoxicated. Listen, when you have girls at these parties, how are these college guys going to know that? Are they looking at IDs at the door? He allegedly had a separate encounter with the girl prior to the alleged incident. He allegedly had a separate encounter with the girl. Any contact, Araiza has said, was consensual, Wessel wrote. Now here, essentially, are local prosecutors making his case for him via a recording that not every jurisdiction provides. Wessel added that prosecutors informed the woman that video recordings made it impossible to determine, let alone prosecute anyone, on whether there was an incident at all that night, rather than consensual relations with the other men. In looking at the videos on the tape, I absolutely cannot prove any forcible relations, assault, based upon what happened, Amador told her. So they have video recordings of the incident, which means they must have ran a train on her. I think they ran a train on her, and I think she felt bad about that. That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Because if they have video, if they have a tape, and they looked at the tape and they're like, well, they don't look like, listen, she's a 17-year-old at a college party. I don't think they had to force her to do anything. And even the prosecutors can't determine whether it was, they're like, we can't determine that anything forcible happened there. The girl's attorney, Dan Gillian, reportedly told CBS 8 in San Diego that the witness, whom prosecutors based their determination that Araiza wasn't present for the alleged incident, was a buddy of his. Gillian added in a statement to Fox News Digital that his client won't be bullied into dropping her case. He added this case is going to trial and will force Araiza to talk. Well, they've determined that he wasn't there. This is just lawyer speak. He's trying to defend his lying client. He should be suing her. He should be suing her. Listen, they're saying she was drunk, but she still told them that he was a part of it. So if she's so drunk, how would she know he was a part of it? And then they're saying, well, he had already left at 12:30. And whatever the witness statement that they took, they believed that witness. This to me just shows y'all where we at in our society, that we're just supposed to believe people without doing the investigation. It looks to me like they took their time and they investigated this, and they came to the conclusion that we don't believe that he was there. We don't believe that he was a part of any assault. when the prosecutors get to that point, that lets you know that they think that she's lying, but they're going to see how far they can go. Because we all know that, you know, in California, you know, the DAs there, you know, they tend to love cases like this where they can get a male celebrity hemmed up in court. But in this situation, it looks like they were able to prove he wasn't there. Now, there could always be new information that comes forward, but it's been months. And the only thing that we know is they believe that he had already left. This guy lost a lot due to a lie. This should not be able to happen. Not in America, but unfortunately, we have become a very corrupt country. Let's look at the people who are running it and the narrative that is allowed to be promoted. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I will see y'all on the next one.